May 6, 1981. A German courtroom falls into chaos. 7 shots ring out. A mother stands over her daughter's killer, smoke still rising from the barrel of her gun. This is the story of Marianne Bachmeier, the woman who took justice into her own hands. The fluorescent lights hum overhead in the Lübeck District Court. It's just another Wednesday morning. Rows of wooden benches creak as spectators settle in. The air is thick with the smell of old paper and floor polish. Marianne Bachmeier sits quietly in the gallery, her hands folded in her lap. She's wearing a simple brown jacket. Her face is pale, expressionless. At the defendant's table sits Klaus Grabowski, a 35-year-old butcher. He's accused of murdering 7-year-old Anna Bachmeier, Marianne's daughter. The little girl who loved to dance, who collected colorful stones, whose laughter once filled their small apartment. Now 3 years of legal delays have brought them to this moment. The trial is finally beginning. Grabowski shifts in his seat. His fingers drum against the table. The sound echoes in the silent courtroom. But Marianne isn't here to watch. She's here to end this. And hidden beneath her jacket is a .22 caliber Beretta pistol. May 5th, 1980, 1 year earlier. Marianne's world shattered when police found Anna's body wrapped in cardboard boxes beside a canal. The water lapped softly against the concrete. Early morning mist clung to the ground. Her daughter had been strangled. The autopsy would reveal she'd been violated. Klaus Grabowski confessed immediately, but there was a twist, a detail that made Marianne's blood run cold. Grabowski was a previously convicted child molester. He'd been castrated while in prison for earlier crimes, yet he'd been released, free to work, free to lure children with promises of candy and toys, free to kill. The legal system moved like molasses, delay after delay, postponement after postponement. Marianne attended every hearing, watching Grabowski's lawyers argue technicalities. She lay awake at night, staring at her ceiling, hearing the drip of her kitchen faucet in the darkness. Each drop marking another second her daughter was gone. 3 days before the trial, Marianne made a decision. If the law wouldn't give Anna justice, she would. Back in the courtroom, the judge calls the session to order. His gavel strikes wood with a sharp crack that makes several people jump. Grabowski stands to hear the charges. The rustling of papers fills the room. Someone coughs. A chair scrapes against the floor. Marianne rises from her seat. Her heart pounds so loudly she's certain everyone can hear it. Her hands move to her jacket. The metal of the gun is cold against her fingers, heavy, real. She steps forward. Her shoes click against the tile floor. One spectator notices her movement, then another. Eyes begin to turn. Marianne reaches the barrier separating the gallery from the court. She pulls out the pistol. The overhead lights reflect off its dark surface. For a moment, the world seems to stop. Someone gasps. Then she fires. The first shot explodes through the courtroom like thunder. Then another, and another. The smell of gunpowder fills the air, acrid and burning. 7 shots in total. Empty shell casings clatter and spin across the floor, the metallic sounds lost beneath the screaming. Grabowski collapses, and Marianne Bachmeier stands perfectly still, the gun lowering to her side. Chaos erupts. Guards rush forward. People scramble for the exits, their footsteps thundering. Someone is crying. Others are shouting. The judge is yelling for order, his voice barely audible above the pandemonium. But Marianne doesn't run. She doesn't resist. She simply sets the gun down on a table and raises her hands. In the aftermath, Germany and the world was divided. Marianne Bachmeier was charged with murder, but public opinion rallied behind her. Thousands sent letters of support. Donations poured in for her legal defense. People held vigils outside the prison where she was held, their candlelight flickering in the evening darkness. Her trial became a sensation. Psychologists debated her state of mind. Philosophers questioned the nature of justice itself. The courtroom was packed every single day, people standing in lines that stretched around the block, desperate for a seat. The verdict would shock everyone, but the question remained, was Marianne Bachmeier a murderer or a mother pushed beyond all limits? In 1983, after a lengthy trial, Marianne was convicted of manslaughter, not murder. The court acknowledged her diminished capacity, the unbearable grief, the rage, the desperation of a mother failed by the system meant to protect her child. She was sentenced to 6 years in prison, but served only 3. After her release, Marianne lived quietly, moving to Sicily, then later to Nigeria. She gave few interviews. The weight of what she'd done, both the killing and the loss of Anna, never left her eyes in the rare photographs taken. In 1996, at just 46 years old, Marianne Bachmeier died of pancreatic cancer. Today, her case remains one of the most controversial acts of vigilante justice in modern history. Some call her a hero, others a cautionary tale. But one thing is undeniable. On that May morning in 1981, in a courtroom that smelled of old wood and fear, a mother decided that if the law wouldn't speak for her daughter, the sound of 7 gunshots would. This was Marianne Bachmeier, the mother who became judge, jury, and executioner.